Welcome everyone to the House of Pisces X Night Horde Season 2. We already have, this is the long-awaited match. And we are finally here to play our best of 5. Very last day of the tournament, right? Day 25. And we got two beautiful teams coming up. Gaimin Gladiators versus Bloodhounds. And Gaimin Gladiators is going to be already up 1 in this best of 5 series. So it's definitely going to be already an uphill battle, even without game 1. But this time around, Bloodhound's definitely going to have to pull some interesting strategies out. Let's have a little shout outs for some of the people in the chat. Yogishi, Yoshigi, Charlie, Vice City, DD, and Galantic Frog. Thank you guys all for waiting. Long time no see. For the side of Bloodhounds today, we do have Mr. Gosu 0 on the SAS1 slot, Chow Pao, Wooga Booga, Templis, and R. So this is actually going to be a Boca-less Bloodhound squad. A little bit interesting here. But nonetheless, they had the strengths to be able to come all the way from, all the way from the bottom bracket into this victory. So we'll just have to see how it goes, right? And for the side of Gaimin Gladiators, we will have Tarzan in the jungle in the S1. 10,000 aura, which I don't know which one it is. I do know it should be Chicken and Zia, right? So Fried Horse is going to be Chicken. Zia, I'm not sure which one it's going to be. And then there's also going to be Shark. I think, if I were to take a wild guess, Shark is probably the QWRTY. No, I'm probably wrong, dude. Zia is probably the QWTRTY. And then Hoon's going to be the Korean letters. What's the tourney format? In the beginning, we had group stages. So in the beginning, we had 2 groups of like 32 teams, and they played it out, and only 4 teams were able to make it. After that, we had a single or double round robin. We had a single round robin between the 8 teams, and then now we had a double elimination grand final, or double elimination for the top 8. And if you lost, you went to the bottom bracket. If you won, you just continued on to the top. Gaimin Gladiators, I think maybe lost 1 or 2 matches total, and they've been they just got here with pretty much no problem at all. And a little bit of a hover over the new mage. I don't even know the new name, but a little bit hover. Might be a good time for me to check out. It is called Zushi. Very cool. Shark is 10,000 billion aura. Very nice. I'm excited though. We have a lot of new changes, a lot of new items. I'm excited to see what it's going to be doing in the Land of Dawn here. For example, we have the Winter Crown, right? Sky Piercer. Fleeting Time looks kind of new too. They took out the Necklace of Endurance and slapped it onto the holy, not the holy crystal, glowing wand. We got the fishing lantern. What else we got? Any of the items that you guys like that is quite new? I think in terms of that's pretty much about it. But yes, bands on the table. Seems like that Roger is still quite good paired with the R-Lot. 2 roam bands coming out from the side of Bloodhounds. And a first pick, Angela, fits well with their strategy. Hylos, Bellaric, lots of respect for Ooga Booga's out of the world picks here. And we also got a Chang'e, which for some of you guys that don't know, Chang'e recently has been kind of broken with what is it called? What the fuck is it called, huh? Demon Hunter Sword? Yeah, Demon Hunter Sword. Too much honor, too much HOK, guys. But yes, second phase bans on the table too. Gaimin Gladiators on the first phase did pick up this Fredrin. You know, just judging from Gaimin Gladiators, they've always prioritized a lot of jungler picks. They like to save their roams in the last pick. They like a winning matchup. It seems like, right? The XP has been shoved to the very last pick. They want a winning matchup in the XP versus the side of Bloodhounds. They do see the marksmans being available, so you know they definitely want a stronger marksman, and they want to make sure Zero has a good time in the jungle. Is Zushin allowed in this series? Yes, but it's up to the two teams to decide if they want to play it. I gave the two teams the option to play it if they want to. I personally want to see that hero in the Land of Dawn. I want to see how broken it is, but doesn't seem like we will be having it. I do want to see though. Let me see. I want to see what the new patch is like because it's pretty crazy that they are picking the Xavier up right now. It almost doesn't make sense to me, but maybe there is a new patch, right? Maybe the new patch has given the Xavier a buff that maybe I just don't know about.
The end of one thing is the beginning of another.
But yes, are coming out with a crazy pick. Same thing with Zero here, the Alucard and the Hanabi. Fried Chicken goes on this Esmeralda, which is going to destroy both Chow Pao and Ooga Booga. And also the Hanabi, right? And this Edith pick that has been so banned out for, so focused in the grand finals of NACT comes out once again for good reasons. Edith slaps so hard, is one of the only roamers that actually have kill pressure. And to be a roamer that can build defense and have... Oh, look at that skin, guys. Both teams rocking some cool skins. It's like all purple and pink on the Bloodhound side. And then you got the golds, the stripes for the side of Gaimin Gladiators. Guys, welcome to the Land of Dawn for the House of Pisces X Night Horde Season number 2. It's going to be a beautiful match between the side of Gaimin Gladiators versus the side of Bloodhounds here. What you guys excited most for these matches? Please let me know. I will be reading the chat out. Charlie says Esme is so good here. I definitely 100% agree. It's very hard to hold Esme down, especially since there's not much CC coming out from the side of Bloodhounds. The shield that's generated from the Heart Guard of the Angela, also from Hanabi, is just going to be a little bit too much shield generated. Esme's just going to have a great time. Esme would help Hanabi in a way, yes, but it would also kill Hanabi in a way. It generates shields on them. Chow Pao not playing the Chang'e. It's interesting that you say that because the Chang'e was actually banned in the first phase. A little bit aggressive on to the front side. The 1-2 combination from Shark Hero deals tons of damage, and a pre-flicker traded from both of these teams here. Ooga Booga's still going to have a great time. He does have that flicker used already, so one more bad move and he's going to die. I'm not sure why he's staying in the middle, though. It's definitely time for him to kind of go back, but maybe he just wants to protect Chow Pao in his lanes. And the rotation coming out, a very fast jungle speed coming out from Zero here. The dashes are coming through, but I don't think Zero is going to be able to get too much here. And you can already see a significant jungle difference from both of these teams here. Tarzan, though, he did grab the Little Wander, so he's going to be up in terms of some XP and experience. But both opening quite conservatively, right? And that's what we want to see, right? Conservative opens from both sides, not too much aggressive. A lot of mirroring coming out from both teams. 2 level 4s coming out for both the XP and the roam for both of these teams. The zoning continues for Fried Horse, and the Turtle just too fast, man. GG with a small lead already. The Alucard looking to go a little bit more. Tarzan is chunked quite low here. The matchup is quite good for the Alucard as he grabs up the first blood off of that Esmeralda. A very solid first fight. And, you know, typically when we talk about these junglers, right? The assassin versus the fighter versus the tank jungles. But before we get into that, a reverse kill onto Ooga Booga. The side of Gaimin Gladiators know that there's no flicker available and picks him off right away. But when we talk about the matchups, guys, fighters should beat tanks, and tanks should beat the assassins, and the assassins should beat the fighters. That's the holy trinity here. But some damage onto that. The flicker gets popped onto Zero, gets that 1-2 punch and meets his end, running straight into that Fredrin here. Gaimin Gladiators, although they were the ones that did get hit with that first blood, picking up the turtle and 2 kills, I think they're going to be quite happy with. Ooga Booga in a very, very bad position. Should get sandwiched here with no problem. Oh, and a very aggressive move onto a dive here. Gaimin Gladiators really showing that they understand how much damage they could shoot. They're pretty much just diving and destroying anywhere they're going here. They get a pick onto the top and they go for that second one. And that's going to be 4 for 1 in favors of Gaimin Gladiator here. Shanti, hello, welcome. Waiting for Zero to Fanny. Surprised Chow Pao not playing Channy. Excited for the Ooga Booger unorthodox picks. Yeah, so in the early on draft, right, we had the Belleric and we also had the what was it? We had a Belleric banned. There was another hero that was banned out specifically for Ooga Booga, and now they've put them onto this Angela pick, which worked out level 1, but seems like Gaimin Gladiators now with a foot on the pedal, not going to let off any steam here. Picks up this objective with no problem. A 1.5k gold lead for the side of Gaimin Gladiators. Looking to be aggressive across the map here. Take a look at some of the items available on the board. War Axe built for the CC. Hanabi has the Corrosion Scythe here. Pops the shield. Oh, some damage. Tarzan coming out with the Thunderbelt here. 5 minutes, man. Thunderbelt first item is huge. Absolutely huge. The boss side of 1 versus 1. A good matchup for that Esmeralda. We talked about how GG likes to draft into that XP, right? Making sure Chicken has the right matchup. And the right matchup they 100% do with that solo kill. Oh, Alucard getting popped here. The taunt goes through and he does get chunked off here. Tarzan looking to get just another one. And the top side, Valentina grabs up with the hard guard, puts Chow Pao back into the base here with another aggressive move. GG definitely looking to bully across the map, and a 2-tower lead so far. And you know, it's crazy. It's crazy that as a caster before that, though, the mid does get chunked out here. Fredrin able to pick up 1, looking for that second. Esmeralda coming in for the reinforcements, trying to pick onto that. They do get the shutdown. Alucard gets a double kill before shortly falling. And Chicken is going to be that horse of a man, getting that triple kill. R looking to defend onto the mid side. I don't know if he's going to be able to. He has that shield, but still ends up falling. Gaimin Gladiators pick up 5 members and only loses Tarzan. And you know the crazy thing, guys, is that this is expected. Right? Like, we're not surprised when Gaimin Gladiators play perfect. We're not surprised when Gaimin Gladiators gets this like 5k gold lead 6 minutes in, takes the 2 towers, is 100% on objectives. He takes 3 towers actually, right? We would be surprised if Gaimin Gladiators doesn't get the win, doesn't get the advantage. But in this case, hey, you know, they're able to get so, ooh, Zero getting caught off near the mid side. The Edith does have that ultimate, is dealing tons of damage to Angela. Has to pop out, but the backside cleave coming out from the claw. Just too much to handle. Gaimin Gladiators takes 4 in this team fight. It's just going to be our left running underneath the tower. And Gaimin Gladiators, they want more. It's a 4 versus 5 team fight. And Gaimin Gladiators able to take that with no problem onto the top side. As 4 versus 1 actually. Tarzan was there in the early on team fight, but ends up going to the objective. So a 5-0 team fight paired up with the objective. Hey, man, this is like the average game for Gaimin Gladiators. It's hard for me to pair them up against any team, maybe besides Cloud9, and say, yeah, that's a bad matchup. But look at this. Tarzan picks one off. Gets the alpha stomp here, right? He shows that, hey, I am the dominant jungler, but does end up falling here. That trade is going to be beneficial for the side of Bloodhounds, but nonetheless, GG still is holding on to their lead, 18-4. I woke up to 5 a.m. just to watch this. Vice City, I appreciate your enthusiasm of this match. The new Thunderbelt is so good. Yes. Right, the new Thunderbelt, guys. I believe it gives like one defense on both the magic and the physical for every single attack he does on the enemy hero. So it's like, it's absolutely insane, absolutely insane, and it does true damage too. Fried Horse. With a small engagement, a little bit of a whiff coming out from the... Oh, it's a negative 10,000 billion auras here. Man, Shark, I would actually want you to have aura. You got lots of aura here. GG's looking to get a little bit on this team fight. Gets the taunt here. The Hanabi onto the left side. But you can see... Oh my god, the damage coming out. Unstoppable, and a double kill coming out from Fire Horse. He's still alive here. Gaimin Gladiators pretty much is allowed to take whatever they want. The shutdown does continue. Shioryuki looking to get a little bit more potentially, but the cleave coming out is just too much to handle here. Gaimin Gladiators pick up another 2. That's a 4-for-1 trade for the Kings in this series, and they're going to be able to stomp out all the extra towers. A 22-5 lead, 9k gold lead, 10 minutes in. Vice City says, please throw GG, make this game more interesting. I agree, man. Gaimin Gladiators, y'all too strong. We want some entertainment. Oh my god, Fried Chicken's still quite alive here. Y'all think it's not happening? Even as a caster with... Shit, I don't know. The one that loves to vote for the underdogs. This is a hard match to vote against, right? I don't know if Xavier has received any buffs. If he has, I'm sorry to butcher it, but Xavier just hasn't been that great of a hero in my opinion. Maybe he has received some buffs, but I definitely don't see it. Oh yeah, maybe with the ultimate, with that new mark that like shortens the cooldowns of the ultimates, or shortens the cooldowns of the spell. Yeah, maybe Xavier is still quite good. GG looking for a full engagement, coming out with the Blazing Duet. The legendary does come out first. 3 members fall instantaneously. It's not even close to flicker off. Ahoon picks off the 4th member, just leaving R to defend, and I don't think he's going to be able to. He gets picked off before he even receives back, and the side of Gaimin Gladiators sweep this match quite convincingly with a 5-0 end here. 27-5 is the overall, as the side of Gaimin Gladiators is able to take care of the very first game. This puts Gaimin Gladiators up 2 in this series. The side of Bloodhounds really have to go back and think how they can get this victory. Let me get game. Does look like. We're going to be right back, guys. All right, ladies and gents, it does look like we are a classic move. We're going to get a DQ here. Unfortunately, no exciting matches for today. It's going to be a 3-0 for the side of Gaimin Gladiators. Unfortunately, has to come to an end like this, but we will have to figure this out a little bit later. But guys, that does conclude the House of Pisces X Night Horde Season 2. I appreciate y'all coming through and hanging out for these matches. If you guys are looking for more tournaments, more hosting, more video games, more streams, make sure to come out and find me on YouTube. It's at UA1. Definitely appreciate all you guys for coming through. It has been a pleasure of hosting this, and I hope to see you guys eventually. We are out, guys. Thank you so much.